Hi, welcome. This is a 20-minute core and glute workout. You are going to need some resistance loops and a mat. We are going to be on the floor most of the class, so you can kick your shoes off if you'd like to. We're going to be doing 20 moves, 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. Let's get started. All right, so we're warming up. Go ahead and turn your toes to the right. You're going to slide your right hand down your shin and then come back up to the top. 3, 2, let's go. A little windmill. Back up. Just feel a little stretch and a squeeze. Now we are actually only going to be standing for these first 3 minutes, and then we are on the ground for the rest of the class. There won't be up and down, well, except for the inchworms. I count that as a standing. Halfway. It's really important to work your core. It's your powerhouse. Pretty much everything that's not your legs and arms is your core. And I know that a lot of my viewers don't love floor work. I'm sorry. That's no good for you. I have to put it in. Go ahead and little twist right, left as we break before we switch sides. It's important that you strengthen these muscles so that you don't get hurt doing the activities that you love, those low impact cardio, aerobics, dance classes you love to do. We're gonna keep you doing these, okay? Turn your toes to the left, nice wide stance. You're gonna slide the left shin, or left hand to the left shin, and then come back up. We're on side 2. Stretch up. So feel the waist turn on, come up. You might even get a little sensation of stretch, and then squeeze. Can you power down into both feet? So there's not one leg that's holding you up dominantly. 50-50. Keep those hips nice and stable. Slide down. Come back up. Excellent. You're almost there. Soften up your knees. 3, 2, and release. Go ahead and head to the back of your mat. Whichever side is the back for you, I'll let you decide. Here's your demonstration. You're going to slide down your legs, walk forward into inchworm, into plank, back into inchworm, and then roll up the spine. So it's a big full body move to get your shoulders warm, get your hands warm. Here we go. In 3, 2, let's roll it down. Slide down those legs, walk forward, find the top of your plank, walk it back, and roll it up. Now, of course, if that was too quick for you, go at your own pace. This is not on the music, unless you want it to be. This is for time. 40 seconds of inchworming, and if that means you just get one in, that's okay. For me, this feels like a comfortable pace, where I feel like I'm moving safe, but I'm still challenging myself. Good, good. You have about 5 more seconds in case you're looking down at the mat. You should be, because I don't want your neck craning. And let's meet down on the mat. Go ahead and walk your hands forward and lower your knees so they're under your hips, palms under the shoulders. Elbows are soft. You're gonna reach opposite arm, opposite leg, lower, and then switch. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lower. These are called bird dogs. I love it, like a little hunting dog. Okay, ready? 3, 2, here we go. Stretch it out. And then switch it. Make sure you do a little pause at the top. Hit the brakes, lower, because I want to give those muscles time to turn on. And switch. Can you quiet your midsection? So as you reach the arm and the leg, can you keep your pelvis, your spine pretty neutral? They don't rock and roll a lot, right? Could I balance water on your back? Now for my viewers who have sensitive wrists, you could put your knuckles down and just do a fist. Totally fine. The point here is we're working up against gravity. Ooh, I gotta do one more to get even. I gotta get even. Make sure you do the same number on both sides as well, and then rest. We're headed into the work. Go ahead and head to one side, whichever side you like. Option here, elbow under shoulder, bottom knee bent, straight leg on the top. That's level 1. Level 2, stagger. Level 3, stack. Ready? Here we go. And hold. Hold that side plank of your choice. I know these suck. I know. But we need them. This bottom shoulder is getting work. Make sure if you feel like you're slouching that you come out of that a little bit so that you don't hurt the shoulder. I want you to stay engaged and lift it. If it feels good, you can always reach your top arm to the sky. This is an isometric. And a lot of people hate isometrics because they're hard and they're kind of boring. but they're so beneficial. They do improve strength. They do improve recruitment of muscle fibers. Here's your 5. Come on. The good news is we're not going straight to the other side. Not yet. 2. Rest. Okay. So now you're going to place that bottom knee, the right knee, under your hip. Place the right hand under the right shoulder. The top leg is light. Top arm reaches overhead. You're going to squeeze elbow to knee and then either tap or squeeze elbow to knee and hover. Your choice, okay? Make sure you stay engaged in the shoulder. Ready? And we crunch, side crunch in and out. Now you can go slow or fast, but I want you to be controlled. Once again, can you quiet the midsection? Don't let it shift around a lot. My bottom foot is turned out like a 45-degree angle, so I have a little bit of a kickstand. And it's still hard. It's wobbly, and I'm trying to stay stable. You're over the halfway. If you need to take a break, you can. And I don't give you much break in the workout because it's only a 20-minute workout. So you can pause it, of course. 3, 2, and we switch. Okay, now we're going to the other side plank. Go ahead and drop that other elbow underneath your shoulder. Option, bottom knee bent, top leg straight, and hold. Next level is both legs are straight, but they are staggered. And then that third, hardest option is stack. Everything, ankles, knees, hips. Ready? Here we go. We're on. Hold. Static. Isometric squeeze. Now, there's always ways to make these harder, right? You can always lift the top leg. You can always elevate your feet. But you're welcome. I just gave you these ones on the floor. You do you at home, okay? Halfway. And I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to shrug my trap a little bit, so I'm going to drop a level. You do the same. Customize, okay? And I do think that I held on my knee for a little bit on the other side, so just for symmetry's sake, I'm going to hold a little bit here too. And rest. Okay. That was an exercise of mental toughness. All right, knee under hip. Left hand under left shoulder. You're going to stand on it, soften your elbow. You have the option to tap your toe between each rep, or you can hover and go out overhead, okay? You choose. You're standing on this leg, so you get some good hip stability work. Here we go. Crunch it in and out. Good. So this is not like lots of crunches workout. This is a little more like 360 core workout. We're going to do the front, the back, the sides, the top, the bottom. Now crunches, that is what your rectus abdominis does. It flexes your trunk. So that is a crunching motion. However, yeah, it's not the most functional exercise, and it does tend to put your neck under strain that you don't need. I throw them in sometimes because everybody loves them. And rest. You're like, what? I do not love crunches. Head to your belly, please. We're going to do some Supermans. Okay, belly to the floor. Fingers behind your ears like a crunch position. Suction your belly button up. You're going to pick up your head and shoulders and lower back down. So really lead with those elbows coming up as high as you can. Ready? And lift up the top half. So it's a reverse crunch. Back down like a back extension. Try to shine your shoelaces down. I know my toes want to turn out. Try not to turn out here. Square the hips. Woo. Tension, baby. You don't have to go fast. And in fact, I don't want you to go fast. Nice and slow is the name of this exercise. Lengthen the back of your neck. And can you feel how this is a lot more functional than a crunch? Right here. The backwards version of it. It's what we need. One more. Oh, and rest. Okay. What's next? Oh, okay. Elbow plank. So you're headed to your forearms. And you can do this on your knees or your toes. So you'll lower your hips in line with your spine and then pike your hips up. Or from toes, hips in line with spine, and then pike your hips up. So think about suctioning your hips up and back. 2 and on. Either a pike from the toes, then drop back in. Or if you're on your knees, I would recommend a little towel underneath your knees if you do have your knees down. Lift it up, back down. This is a very controlled exercise. Think deep, deep core. Strong shoulders here. A little plank pike. Can you keep it out of your neck? and put it in your midsection. Those are tough. The loops are coming into place soon, so have those nearby. And rest. Okay, we are flipping to our backs. We're doing a little tick-tock, okay? Arms out in a T. Knees are tabletop. You're going to drop the knees to one direction, pull them up, and then switch, drop to the other direction, and pull them up, okay? Ready, set, here we go. Drop them, and squeeze back to center. Drop them. Excellent. Yep, there you go. I hate them, but I love them. Means I need them. So this is a really great way to work your obliques. You get a little stretch on the way down. Can you keep your arms stretched out like a T so you can really anchor? I gotta figure out a better place to put my timer because I can't see it. And I'm giving you a bad form here by lifting up my head. Go ahead and keep your head down. I'll tell you. I'll tell you when you're done. You got 5 seconds. And make sure you get even on both sides. So if you need to do an extra one, you can. I'm just gonna move my timer a little closer. We got dead bugs. Here it comes. Knees over hips, arms over shoulders. You're gonna either tap or reach your right leg out and your left arm out. And then come back in and switch. Either tap or reach. Ready, and go. Keep your back to the floor and don't let it arch. Dead bug. Well, it's actually not all the way dead if the legs are still kicking. Reach. The toughest part on this one is to get the opposite arm and opposite leg to move together. Of course, you have the option to tap your toe and just pick it back up to tabletop. It's a little bit less intense, but it is still really hard. If you're keeping your spine in neutral, this is still a very excellent, beneficial exercise because your core is meant to stabilize and protect your spine. And rest. Make sure you do the same number on both sides, please. Okay, double leg stretch coming up here. So you're gonna curl everything up. So yes, this is a crunch. You're gonna curl your knees to your chest, reach for your heels, and then send your arms and legs out, or reach for your heels and send everything back down, okay? So you have both options for double leg crunch. This one burns. Ready? 2 and 1. Curl into the ball, reach everything out. Or curl into the ball and you put your feet down, let your head rest. So you're squeezing both ends together. You're lifting up the shoulders and the tailbone. Lift everything together, send it out. And this one, I'm really tempted to arch my back. So I'm focusing a little extra. I'm pushing my low back down as I reach my arms out. This is from Pilates. Oh. My goodness. Which is actually a really great practice for building core strength and body awareness. Breath to body connection. And rest. Grab your loop, put it on. I'm gonna go for my extra heavy. Slide it over your legs. If you need to pause the video, do it. We're staying on our backs though, so that's the good news. It's a loop bridge. So feet are underneath your knees. You're gonna just pick up your hips and then lower your hips back down. Arms by your side. Ready? Here we go. Loop bridge up and down. Squeeze up. Lower down. Now, if that was not long enough for you to transition, of course, you could pause the video or you could just add a few extra reps during the next rest time. Keep those arms pressing down. Tension on the loop, so the knees are not knocked together. You're pushing them out. Same line as the hips, same line as the toes. Notice, is one hip higher than the other? You want to be pretty neutral, pretty symmetrical there at the top. Eyes on the sky. One more. Ow, nice job. Okay, still into that lower abdominal. You're gonna tuck the knees in and then send them out and open, close the legs. If you need to, you can sit on your hands, make it a little bit easier. I'm gonna go arms out to the side. So it's a little bit of a tuck, kick it out, 45, and then open, close the legs. So that hold is what's hard. Ready? 2 and on. Curl them up, send them out. Curl them up, out, in. 40 seconds of this guy is gonna burn. How do you make this one harder? Loops around your ankles. How do you make it easier? No loop. Or you could ditch the abduct. You could just send them out and in with no abduct. Oh, that's still pretty hard. How much longer? Good question. Last 10 seconds. Finish what you started. Day 4 right now. Finish this 21 day. And rest. Oh, okay, we're gonna flip it around. Go ahead and head to face the mat. Keep that loop on. Beast, hands under shoulders. Tuck those toes. You're gonna hover. Either just hold this beast, hover, hover, and hold with your back flat, or you're gonna add extra and tap the opposite thigh with the opposite hand. Ready? Pick those knees up and hold. Option to stay right here, or add that little tap. And I'm trying so hard not to shift my body, and it's tough. As you pick up that hand, don't shift the body. Now the taps, that's extra credit, okay? Holding beast for 40 seconds by itself, it's tough. Hang in there. Quads are gonna be on fire. Outer hips are burning because you're pushing against the loop. Upper body's turned on because you're putting weight in your hands. Pick up that neck so it's in line with the spine. So we're building a habit right now. Rest, oh my gosh. Habit of kicking our butt, which is gonna make you stronger, okay? Break you down, make you stronger. Step on that loop with your back leg, and then you're gonna take your hands to the floor and actually take your back elbow to the floor. Front hand to the floor. It's a fire hydrant, kick, back in and down. So you'll do the knee up, kick, ready, on. Here we go. So open, kick it, in and down. You're pushing back on a diagonal, in and down. The reason why I had you step on the loop with your back knee is so that it won't climb up your leg as you stretch it out. And then the back elbow down, so that way you can turn to the side a little bit as you kick it out. You could do this without a loop. Yes, and you will still get benefit. You'll still work your glutes, your outer thighs, your core. Stay stable, stay stable. Come on. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, go ahead and come back up on your back palm. So now you're in tabletop position. You're still gonna work the front leg. Really roll your shoulders down your back. So it's a straight leg, and you're gonna circle. Circle. Like you're painting the biggest, sharpest circle you can with that front leg, which is the same leg you just did fire hydrants on. Here we go. And straight leg circles, go. Eyes on the mat. That front short edge of your mat is kind of a good focal point for you. As you work this glute, stretch out the loop. Build that habit of bringing yourself back to your workout most days of the week to better yourself. Oh, come on, last 10. I lied because I can't see my timer. Last 10. There it is, come on. 4, 2, and oh, okay, switch it, other side. So you're gonna step on that loop with your front knee, and you have a chance to fix it if you need it, if it's rolling up. Step on it with your front knee, back leg is your mover. Go ahead and drop your front elbow. We're gonna do the fire hydrant with the kick out, in and down. I'm gonna fix my loop, don't have time, 2, and we're on. Here we go, fire hydrant, kick, in and down. So it's a 2-part move. The front elbow down so that you can turn to the back, slightly angling your torso a little bit. Oh, you're almost done. Finish what you started here. You didn't come this far to only come this far. Not in this workout, not in this program, not in your goals. Think about your why. And rest. Same leg. Keep that front knee stepping on it. Your back leg's gonna go straight, and you're gonna draw nice sharp circles. Hands under your shoulders, elbows soft, shoulders in your back pockets. It's a straight leg, and you circle. Here we go, last exercise. Ready, set, and go. Circle. I don't know about you, I'm excited that we're done. Sometimes I don't love the workout, but I love what I get from the workout. Stronger body, stronger bones, better body composition, better sleep, improved mood, better confidence. Come on, strong circles. So why are you here? Do it for that right now. Do it for that. 4, 3, 2, and yes! Owie! Done! Pull that loop off. Go ahead and flip it around. Smile. Let's stretch. Ow! Okay. Go ahead and windshield wiper your knees side to side. Sit back on your hands. Let's stretch. So stay down since we're already down, okay? Go ahead and kick out one leg straight. Sit up nice and tall. Bend the other knee and cross it over that straight leg. Give it a hug with the opposite arm. And twist. Look over your shoulder. You earned this. Earned it, baby. Okay, we work those outer hips a lot. Open it up, figure 4. Flex the foot, sit back in your hands, and pull the bottom heel in. Just a little bit. So you really stretch. I've been digging country lately for the cool downs. Sorry if you hate it. I'll get over it. I go through phases. Don't worry. Stick around. I'll change it up. Slide it out. Little bounce. Switch. Other side. Cross it over. Straight leg and we twist. Look over the back shoulder. Lengthen the spine. Be proud, okay? You're almost through week 1 of your transformation, whatever that is for you. And sit back, open to figure 4. So maybe your goal, your transformation, is just to transform into a person who exercises regularly. That's a good goal. That's a great goal. Only 1 in 5 Americans gets enough exercise. Granted, it's hard to do, okay? 150 minutes of moderate intensity cardio and 2 to 3 strength sessions a week and 2 to 3 flexibility sessions a week. It's a lot. Slide it out. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, flip it around. We're going to do a cobra stretch here. So lower your belly to the mat, hands under your shoulders, and peel it up. So be proud of yourself if you're even getting close to those recommendations. Because like I said, only 1 in 5 Americans is. So if you're even close to that 1 in 5, congrats. Lower the belly back down. Let's reach for 1 foot. So catch that opposite or same side foot with the same side hand and then bend the opposite elbow. Make a pillow for your forehead. Stretch the quad. We work them still. Those beasts. And lower and switch. Other side. Forearm for a pillow. Stretch it back. Reach for that foot. Deep breath here in your legs. Grateful for how far they've carried you. I think tomorrow's full body. So make sure you come back for our full body workout tomorrow. Release it. Hands under your shoulders. Pick it up. Child's pose. Hips to heels. Stretch out the back. Good. And then tuck your toes. Pick up your knees. Walk your feet in. Slowly roll it up like a rag doll. Head up last. I'm covered in sweat, even though that wasn't a cardio workout. Big breath in. Blow it out. Thank you so much for being here today. If you liked the video, please make sure you hit like, subscribe, share, and I will see you on day 5.